whole Frank Edoho saga. Now down to his own personal life. In one of the interviews he granted about his ex-wife, because basically these informations are there on the internet, but this is my own personal deduction because I wasn't in his life and I wasn't in his marriage. He said that one of the reasons that made his first marriage to fail was because he got married to the wife out of cold feet. He got her pregnant, and because he's a good man, in my own ideology, he's a good man. That's why he took responsibility of the woman he got pregnant. He didn't abandon her to carry the burden of being a baby mama. So he married her, and which is one of the first mistakes, because at the end of the day, you married someone you are not sure that both of you are compatible, because that is the result of it. That's what she said. And that's one of the biggest mistakes people make. You do not jump into certain life decisions out of cold feet. You need to be sure. You need to be confident. You need to know the direction you are heading to. The reason why we Nigerians want Peter Obi to be our president, a percentage of us, is not because he's the most fantastic person, but he's one of the politicians that we have seen that his policies are established on discipline. His policies are not established on cold feet. He doesn't just wake up to take action. He thinks, he analyzes, he projects it for the future. And that is one of the things you as a man need to learn to do, especially when it comes to your relationship. You need to project your relationship where you want it to be. Secondly, when his first ex-wife granted her own interview, she also cited something that domestic abuse and violence was one of the reasons why she left. And I'll tell you for a fact, this is something that is very common amongst good men. You see this thing that they say, do not wake up the lying beast. Sometimes a woman's action will trigger a man to becoming a monster that he's not supposed to be. But this is where most men get it wrong. A woman triggering you to become a monster that you're not supposed to be is also you telling yourself that you need to tame that monster and discipline yourself. A whole lot of good men do not have that discipline over their anger. Or most of the times, because they are more of an emotional being, they are controlled by, they feel more intensely. They allow their emotions to cloud their sense of judgment, and they react out of emotion, and at the end of the day they will start regretting, because true, even their partner know that deep down this person would have done this. But the most important lesson is this: you don't need somebody to trigger you. You need to discipline yourself, and that discipline comes with reassessing yourself after relationships. As a man, you don't jump back into a relationship, or you don't start dating somebody else immediately if you have not reassessed yourself. That relationship will be bound to fail. So learn solitude, learn to be alone. If it's Gucci you want, it's always going to be there. There are people that will still give it to you without being committed to you. The most important thing is this: are you structuring yourself? Are you building yourself? Are you disciplining yourself? Are you controlling your triggers, the things that will make you act out of line when it comes to having your partner, the thing that will push your boundaries? Are you learning how to control those things? When you get to that point, believe it or not, relationship will be easier for you. And on the final note, learn how to walk away as a man, especially the good men. One of the things, the bad boys, the players, one of the things that makes them be the prize, or the things that most of the women want, is that they have learned to walk away. When she's not serving your purpose, when she has disrespected you over and over again, walk away instead of being there. Instead of trying to fix things, trying to wait for the person to change. You have already seen it, it's not going to happen. The person have done it to your face over and over again. Walk away. It is not the same thing when it's a man doing it. A woman can decide to stay. But you as a man, deciding to stay is going to turn you either to a vegetable or to a monster that will end up being the subject of ridicule in the public place. You have to be smarter than your emotions. You have to be wiser than your heart when playing these books that comes with relationship with the opposite gender. Love your woman, treat her right. Yeah, love your woman, treat her right, and above all, love yourself more. Peace and love.